Here we have the draw for the quali. As we did last time, we won't make an analysis of this, and we just complete the draw and say the players we think will pass this instance, who are Istomin, Seppi, Donskoy and Rafal. Now let's start with the main draw. Murray vs Jaziri. Jaziri isn't playing particularly great, and Murray is the world #1, so he shouldn't have any problems to win. Troicki vs Garcia Lopez. Entertaining match, as both players can play in a very high level. Actually, Garcia Lopez is coming from an injury, so we go with Troicki in this one. Alawadi vs Medvedev. We can't say much about this match, as we don't know Alawadi, and as Medvedev is playing quite well, we think he will pass. Kohlschreiber vs Mueller. Another tough match to predict, but without any concrete reason, we go with Mueller. Federer vs Per. Not an easy first match for Roger, as Per has been playing at a really high level. However, Fed has it all to win. Yuzny vs a qualifier. Before analyzing this, we want you to know that when the qualified players are already known, a draw is made to know which of them goes in the main draw. We won't make this, so we will talk about these players in general terms, and in a way, guessing if the players who have to face them will win or lose. During this video, the qualified players will be called as qualifiers. Going back to the analysis, we think that any of the qualifiers can defeat Yuzny, so one of them will pass. Qualifier vs Struff. Again, all of these players have tools to defeat Struff, so another one of these ones will pass. Pavlasek vs Puil. Don't know Pavlasek really, and Puil is having good results, so we'll see him on the second round. Bautista Agut vs Kachanov. Kachanov is a next generation who's clearly growing. However, Bautista can still defeat him. Mayer vs Verdasco. Tough match, but we go with Verdasco in this one. Evans vs Brown. Brown is a really irregular player, as he can defeat a good player but be defeated by a not very good one. We are not saying Evans is a bad player, but he will win. Safwat vs Monfils. Again, we sincerely don't know Safwat and how he plays, so we go with Monfils. Berdych vs a qualifier. The qualifiers have a really good level, but Berdych shouldn't have any problems with them. Hase vs a qualifier. As we said, we are in a way guessing which player will defeat the qualifiers and which one will be defeated. We said that Yuzny and Struff will be defeated and that Berdych will win. Now we say that Hase will also win. Granollers vs Vesely. Not a very attractive match. We go with Granollers. Zumur vs Wawrinka. Wawrinka shouldn't have any major problems to defeat the Bosnian. First round is ready, so let's go with the second one. Murray vs Troicki. Troicki is a great player, but however, if Murray has a good day, the Serb won't have many chances to win. Medvedev vs Mueller. Medvedev is still a young player and has many things to improve. Instead, Mueller is older and has much more experience, so we go with him in this one. Federer vs a qualifier. As we said before, all the qualifiers have quite a good level, but Roger shouldn't have any problems to win. A qualifier vs Puil. Saying that we said before, qualifiers are very good players, but we don't think that the one who plays will defeat Puil. Bautista Agut vs Verdasco. Two Spanish players, but in our opinion, Bautista is definitely a better player, so he will pass. Evans vs Monfils. Evans is having quite a good season by now, but it is difficult that he defeats Monfils. Berdych vs Hase. Berdych shouldn't have any problems to defeat the Dutch. Granollers versus Wawrinka. Don't have anything against the Spaniard, but Wawrinka is definitely a better player, so he should win easily. Second round, done. Now, quarterfinals. Murray versus Mueller. Sincerely, we think that Mueller's experience and talent won't be enough to beat the world's number one. Federer versus Puig. Puig goes to Dubai in a very good moment after reaching the final in Marseille. But without a reason maybe, we go with Roger. Bautista Agut versus Monfils. In this match, we couldn't decide who the winner was going to be. I said Bautista Agut, and my brother said Monfils. Finally, I gave the reason to my brother, so we go with Monfils in this one. Berdych versus Wawrinka. Berdych is a great player, but Wawrinka is defending his title, and we can say he's a better player also, so he will pass. Quarters are set. Now it's turn for the semis. Murray versus Federer. What a match! World's number one versus 18-time Grand Slam champion and former world number one. Clearly, it will be an amazing match, but we think Roger can defeat the British. Monfils versus Wawrinka. There are no doubts that Gael is a great player, as every time he plays there is a spectacle warranted. But Wawrinka is also a very good player that we think can defeat the Frenchman. Do you want to know who will be the champion? Get to know that next. Federer versus Wawrinka. Two Swiss men, friends and great players. It will be an exciting match for sure, but we think that it will finish with Roger Federer with his 8th title at the Dubai Duty-Free World Tennis Championships. Thank you so much for watching until the end, and we hope to see you on the next one. Bye!